Hi you guys, Mark Daniels Jr. here, FLW Tour Pro. I'm here hanging out with the guys from TackleTour as well as High's Tackle Box, and I'm here to introduce to you guys my brand new rod by Kistler. It's a Helium 3 7'11" MAD series. When I was working with Trey, the owner of Kistler Rods, talking about developing this particular rod, he asked me what was I looking for in a rod. I flip. I'm born and raised here on the California Delta. I love flipping. It's my most favorite technique, and I needed a rod that was going to allow me to keep big fish hooked up. Some of the older style flippers, like really stout heavy action rods, I prefer more of a parabolic, more of a moderate action on the rod itself. So this rod has a lot of bend to it, has some tip to it, and in my opinion, those big fish won't come off when you got one hooked up in a mat, or you got one way out 20, 30, 40 yards on a big crankbait or something like that. That fish is not gonna throw those hooks. That rod's gonna bow to that fish and bend to him. You guys might have noticed I mentioned crankbaits earlier. You know, this is a big bait rod. It's not only a flipping stick, it's an awesome flipping stick, but when it comes time to put on that DD22 or that 10XD and go dredge the bottom somewhere on the Tennessee River, this is the rod that I grab also. You know, another technique that's really popular and really trending right now are the big glide style baits. Your Roman Maids, the Gan Crafts, the River to Sea S-Waves, things along those lines. This is also the rod that I grab when it comes to that. Spool this thing up with some 20 to 25 pound mono and let her fly. Once again, it's the parabolic action that I love so much about this rod. In my opinion, when you got a big fish hooked up, whether it's in close quarters in a mat, or whether it's 25, 30 yards out on a deep diving crankbait or on a glide style bait, you will not pull hooks. And for me, that's what's most important. And so this new Kistler MAD series Helium 3 is one bad dude. Talk about some of the specifics on this rod. It's a Helium 3 model. It's 7'11". The action is moderate and the power is heavy. It has a cork grip, Fuji reel seat, Fuji guides that are stainless steel and that are tangle free. So when I'm flipping around and I'm using braid and I set the hook and I miss one, when that line comes flying back at me, it doesn't get all tangled across all these guides. Let's talk about the blank a little bit. This blank is built by North Fork Composites by Gary Loomis, one of the gurus in rod manufacturing. So it's extremely lightweight and it's extremely sensitive. Also, it's extremely durable. It has the raw, unfinished graphite look to it, so it looks really slick. I really love this rod. You can find this rod exclusively at High's Tackle Box. If you guys live in Northern California, swing by and see them on 40 Chestnut Avenue in South San Francisco, California. You can always check them out online at www.hightackleboxshop.com.